Well, hello everyone, and welcome back here to Rivia with I was going to say hardworking beavers. Well, they must be, because they're not hanging out at the pub, they're not hanging out at the campfires. Yep, everybody seems to be at work. Well, it is the middle of the day, so we have some things we're going to accomplish today. We are going to head over to White Orchard. It's going to be a big, clean slate over there. But before we do, let's do a few things over here. As you can see, we have a bit of dynamite laid, so you know what? I don't mind if I do. We're gonna set that off, and we will get some more planted. Come in here, get all that prioritized, and that's because we are going to provide a little pathing. Oh, kind of missed the mark there a bit there, Sargon. So okay, so let's come in and let's make sure they can get around here as well. So they've got a little dynamiting to do. It's fine. They'll get to it. Not a big deal. But as you can probably see, we're kind of just going to do this. Now, as we blow things up here, we are going to come over here and do a little bit of an addition. We're going to come in and let's put some here. And in fact, you know what? We'll put one there. So what we're going to do here, a little bit of decoration. We can come in and, you know what? Why don't we put a beaver statue for these guys to come up? Let's do that. And then here, we're just going to come in and put a bit of fencing. Okay, I think that's going to look pretty nice. Now, the other thing we're going to do is, while we're over here, we're going to come to water. And we're going to put it in a water dump. So it kind of helps if we actually put a little hole in. I think, yeah, okay, we're going to put it here. Put that to go, boom. One dynamite. There we go. Movie magic. So now we can get the water dump going. And we're going to put that in just so we can get this area a little more green. Because who doesn't like a nice set of grass? Okay, so we can just finish all of this off. We can set these off in the meantime. Lovely. Yeah, metal fence. Let's come back into decor. You can just corner that off. Put the pathing through here. We can come in, connect, and we can provide a nice little entrance on this side. I think they would be happy with that. Yep, Beaver's gonna be super duper really happy. I'm sure. Okay, so that is all under construction. We can see we got this guy built. The fences are almost done. So that will take but a moment. So let's head over. So White Orchard. I almost said White Claw. No. White Orchard. So White Orchard. Oh my goodness. What a darn garn mess this has been. Ooh. But look at all the food. Wow. Ooh. And look at all the bots going. Wow. We have 50 bots just hanging around with nothing to do. So what I want to do over here, I actually want to basically evict all the beavers that live here. Yeah, we are going to make this White Orchard an industrial powerhouse. Basically, the bots can take care of everything. We are going to redo all of this area as well. So yeah, there's going to be a lot that's going to change here. So, and why not? So, but I think with changing things as well, we are going to take advantage of the fact that we do have the bots and do some terrain work. Actually, let's just have a look-see. Oh, yes. That is still not overflowing. We are at the start of the drought. So, Okay, so what we're going to do, before we get over to White Orchard, I'm going to attempt to fix this. And I think part of the reason is there's just more water volume that's flowing in down here and then can flow over. So I have no idea if this is really the case. But what we're going to do is we are just going to dynamite things. So, oops, no, not you. Not you. So we need to make sure they can get down there. So we can come in here. We'll put a little path. We can do this. And then we can explode, I think, this area. We might dam this off. We'll see. You know, just so that the, you know, a little different. But we'll let that be. We'll let that run around and see what happens. But for now, oh lordy, oh lordy, lordy. So let's. Where to begin? This is the hard part of it. We have a lot to do, so let's just start. Well, how many beavers? Okay, let's get on to White Orchard. Let's look at your district center. There are a lot of beavers that actually live here, and we only have 22 free homes. So maybe this. Okay, this is going to be a two-step process. So we can let things run. What I want to do to start with, this entire area, I do want to redo. It is a bit of a mess. What that's also going to mean is we are going to have to put in, where are we? District crossings, because this area now is going to be White Orchard. We don't need our lovely beavers of Rivia proper to have to really do work, except for, you know, a few things. So what we can do, or what we need to do, is figure out where we are going to put those district crossings. And perhaps what we should do is exactly probably where they belong for the most part. Oh yeah, we got one here. So, and then there's this one all the way up here. So that's got to get moved. And we need to put one here. And one here. Maybe we'll put that one up here. We're going to have to figure that out. That might get disconnected for a minute. But, okay. So this one, the solution is easy. We can come in here. We're going to get rid of the pathing. Come in and... Where are you? District management. District crossing. And boom. Fits in nicely. So same thing here. Now here, we are going to have to expand in. Oops. We don't want a terraforming station. But we can put a terraforming block. We can disconnect this here as well. And then we can put the district crossing. So with that, we are going to get rid of this district crossing. We are going to disconnect you here. Everybody's extremely unhappy, so maybe that was a bad idea. Which one do we want to prioritize? Let's prioritize this fellow. Let's get her done. Get her done. Let's get a connection here because we have a bunch of unhappy beavers, but it doesn't matter because all of this is actually going to go. So let's get rid of everything, which is going to be a big, hot mess. Yeah. Good thing is we get to recover all the goods. The bad news is we have to recover, what's going on here? All the goods. So, there we go. Get rid of you. And we have disconnected the power. That is not good news. But yeah, we're just going to start fresh. Yeah, there is going to be a new sheriff in town here. Complete new look. So let me at least clean up this area. We'll get all that connected, and we'll be back here in just a second. Well, we are in it now. But you notice we've got some unhappy district connections, and that's because the paths actually aren't connected because we removed... Oh, we have a little autosave. Temporarily connect things, so we should now make most of that happy. Yeah, this isn't connected, but that's fine. So what I do want to do here, we are going to come in and we are going to raise the roof. This is going to be something we want to do to kind of even things out as much as we can as we figure out exactly how we're going to fill things in. Now, what I do want to do is, this is kind of the power area. So let's try to make this work with moving basically these engines. And how many do we have? We have 9 engines here in total at the moment, and kind of putting them in this neck of the woods. Well, there's no woods. You know what I mean. Okay, so we will run into some problems unless I come in and bulldoze that in, which is not going to work. So I think what we're going to do is have to place them here. We could do it this way, so that gives us 6. That could work, and I think this is going to work out for us. We can connect that there. And then what we can do, you know what? Just for safety's sake, as we lay out the game plan, we can connect all of that. Same thing we have to do on this side. And now I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay in the sense that this is connected here. These are all connected. So we just need to get one of these rungs over. Okay, so that's good. You know what? I think to get 9, we are going to come in here. We are going to level this area out as well. So let's come in and figure out how far we actually do need to do to make that work. So we need to come in here. So this area up to that area at least. So let's come in. We are going to click a few buttons. We do just need to really come in through here. We'll do that. And then this area we can fill it in. They will come in. We can get all of that cleaned up and organized. But I think at the same time, we are going to need to do a path along here. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to get up here. And then I think what we want to do here, we are going to make this a nice layered effect, because we do need them to come down. So let's account for stair. Oh yeah, okay. Path, Sargon, pathing. Pathing is good too. So speed things up a bit, but yeah, this has got to go. We're going to get rid of this. This has got to extend out at least this far so they can do all the pathing that they do need to do. And at the same time, we can now, I think, connect this up. We'll run the pathing here. So that's going to come alive. That's going to come alive soon enough. Now, I think the other thing what we want to start doing is underneath. We're going to have a path here. We can either step it down. Yeah, let's do some layers. Okay, we don't need to squeeze everything in, but let's make this as interesting as we can, especially since we have the ability to do layers. Layering is fun. So we can come in, and I think what we're going to do is we can do this, and then we can do that there as well as soon as we can, which means we do need to come and, get rid of food, but don't worry. We have plenty. We have plenty of food, nothing to worry about, as I say super confidently. Now, this means we do need to come up. We don't need this fellow here, at least for the moment, because I think this is where we will put staircase, staircase, and then staircase, staircase. So pathing, pathing. This can become wood storage, wood storage. We'll put wood storage. I think you get what I'm laying down here. So we can run pathing, pathing. And here we just need to rinse and repeat. Although I don't have the nice easy markers. But no, we're smart. We can make this work. And since we know what we're doing, we actually can do T junctions. Let's save the environment at least a little here where we can. Because we can. So that is all that we need. And we might not even need this fella. Let's not waste not, want not. We've already wasted a lot by this reconstruction project. But there we go. Things are going to look smashing. Now, speaking of smashing, why don't we also just put another large wood pile right here? We can get rid of this. We can put a staircase there as well. You know, then we can figure this out. So there we go. So another nice log pile. You know, who doesn't like a lot of logs? Well, the beavers love logs. So that, I think, is going to be a great rebuild. Now we're just desperate to get the entire thing reconnected, but it's fine. It's probably not fine. No, we're fine. So that's going to take a moment. So let me get this all filled in with the blocks, and we'll see you back when all this part is done as well. Well, that's all in place and connected. Had to connect some paths. Actually even had to run a little path to make sure we got all that. But, you know, these crossings are now officially connected. We are good. Now, actually, I do want to do something before we truly move on here. And this is going to actually, funny enough, involve a little dynamite. And I'm doing a bit of what I just did. And you're going to see why here momentarily. Actually, right about now. So let's come in here. Let's take advantage of this spot right here. I think we needed a 3x3. Let me double check that, as it's currently not. So we're going to come into monuments. I do want to unlock the tribute to Ingenuity for 12,000 science. Yeah, I want this to flank, because there are beavers that are going to come here. This is kind of the might. Oh, is this the best spot? Maybe. I really want this to stand out in a spot, but also where, you know, it's going to do the most good for our beavers that are mainly going to live right here. We could put it up here. Ooh. Okay. That doesn't look very fancy. So I think we're going to do a couple of these, because why not? So we'll probably end up putting one back here, which you can see the reach. It's reaching the campfires mostly. Yeah, we're going to have to figure that one out. But I do want to place one at least here. So the beavers that are running along this path, doing their things. So what we're going to do, yeah, we do need a 3x3. So let's come in here and let's finish the Ella 3x3. So we need a little more there. Ooh, almost set that off, but there we go. We're going to set that off because we need power. We need the power. So we can connect that. We can come through here. No. There we go. This now, you know what? We're going to do a little bridge, because instead of a platform, we're going to have a little fun. We're going to put in a little suspension bridge for them, because why not? We can get fancy here. Now, the other part is the power's got to come down one more level, so we need to put a bit of dynamite so we can put the power shaft, high power shaft right there. And then this one can be just a simple little turn. There we go. So with that, let's come back to our monuments. And we are going to place you. It is actually tempting to kind of mirror that. We might end up doing that, because why not? Why not? Besides that, it needs a lot of power, but hey, we are ironteeth. We have all the power capability in the world, so never you mind, never you mind. So that's going to come in here, so they can get all of that done. You know what? Let's see. We got, what is that? 13 unemployed beavers? So you guys can at least do a bit of work. There we go. This side, we can make you guys all bots because there's a bazillion bots free. Same thing here. Bazillion bots. So they can get to the work moving stuff backwards and forwards. So they'll be quite happy with all that. Just need to let Beaver leave. Come on, Beaver. 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 Move it. Move it. There we go. Set you off. Okay. So now we can continue with the plan. We need to, come on, go down there. There we go. So nice and hidden. And I think to keep all of that somewhat hidden, we will prioritize it. And then, you know what, decorations that can be decorations. We do our fan favorite of just putting some of these guys in. We will pause that one. So be nice and hidden. I like it. I hope you like it too. Okay, so we're still not connected properly to power. That has a bit of work to do. So let's continue with this. So once again, let me remove all of this at least down here, and then we can continue with slowly rebuilding White Orchard. Oh my goodness, we've got another big mess here. But I also have a bit of an idea of a little change we're going to make. Here, we're actually going to get rid of this, and we're going to come in and put in a block. Because what I actually want to do here is I want a bridge. I'm gonna, or at least have that come across. So, but part of what we're going to do here is down here, we are going to fit in. Ooh, it's like I planned it, but I didn't. So we're going to put some storage there. Oh, that is one off. Oh, that is great sadness. So I think we will change that up a bit. But yeah, we're going to put that here. Now, we're actually not going to stack and make everything super high because, you know, we don't really need to. So when I want to come in here, actually, what I really need, what I really want, what these guys really want is power. So I want to run the power coming right across, and this is now going to be our main trunk all the way through. So for now, we might undo a bit of this. What would make the most sense? So I think for now, yeah, we're going to run that trunk right across. There we go. And I think the other thing I really want to do here is I actually want to hide that trunk I just put in. Whoop. So we're going to put that in here. Come in on this side too. We can do this. And we can do this. Now, funny enough, that actually might even be needed just so we can get this in here. As you can see, we are desperate to reconnect the powers. So that is here. Now, what we can do, and we're just gonna plan around this. This is all live. Well, it's recorded, but you know what I mean. It is something we are just doing as we go, including, let's come in, pick the right one. We can put some decorations on either side here so they get some roofing. There we go. So that is going to be what's going to come around here. Now, we demolished a whole lot of things, and we're going to continue to demolish a whole lot of things. So let's see how we can make all of this work just a tad better. So one of those things that we did end up getting rid of were our smelters. Now, actually, do we even need the smelters here? Like, if we think about it, like we're not scavenging anything here. So as long as Gundarak can send over all the scrap that, well, sorry, all the metal blocks we need, we actually don't need any spots for these smelters. Like let's let Gundarak do all that heavy lift. Okay. So what else did we even have over here? So, in fact, what do we need? I think, you know what? We're even going to change the entire purpose of White Orchard. So, Gundarak is really our, where we get our dirt, where we get our mine. We've got a few beavers here who are living the high life, kind of overseeing things. So, and we've got a nice little production chain to make sure the bots are fully productive over here. So, you know what? Like, do we even really need the bot factories and all that? Why don't we make White Orchard the big farming area? This is going to be the food production. We'll have the ability to have water, and we might leave some beavers living the high life here. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, we're, go big or go home. So we're going to go big here. So, oh, this is, you guys nervous about all this? Like, I'm nervous about all this. So, let's let's just get rid of all of this. Well, we've got all this canola oil, water. Let's get rid of most of it except for stuff like this, which I think just disappears, which we don't want. So let's get a clean slate. Well, it's like the Matrix. And there we go. We're reset. I was hoping the beavers would truly just fall, but they just, reset themselves. Yeah, all of that is gone. Everything that I could basically get rid of. I guess there's a few things I could have deleted yet. But I wanted to leave the water and the canola oil and the structure supporting it. But yeah, we are in trouble. You can. Did I actually strand? Oh no! I stranded a bunch of beavers. I did not mean to. Okay, so let's solve that at least this way, because why not? We can do that. We will save you, although we have no power for these guys to charge. I'm so sorry, because yes, we're totally disconnected. So probably what we should do is, while we plan things out, we will operate on pause mode. Let's not completely make all these poor guys suffer. So yeah, okay. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to come in here and we are going to get rid of this T. We can fill that in like this. And then if we're having the power come through here, let's run Mr. Power. We're gonna delete some of those, but I want to lay this out so I can much more easily see. So we have power coming through, but now the challenge is this side is cut off. What do we want to do? Okay, I think I know what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in and we're going to bring this. Yeah, we're just going to change all the layers around because we do want more farming land. But we also want to make sure we are productive. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Decisions. So, yeah, because I think we're going to bring this level up. We can leave this guy here. So decisions, right? So, so this could come down to this level. Yeah, okay, let's do that at least. So this is going to come down. Like, hey, Sargon, you're missing some things. Yes, I know. But let me show you what this is gonna look like. So we're gonna come back in to our platforms. And we did something very similar up in Gundarak. The plan is this is going to hide our power line running through. And we're just going to come right across, kind of like that. Now, We can't have any of these things here because that's just going to muck things up. So there we go. And that's going to repeat on this side. But I think on this side, actually, we are going to... Well, let's get rid of you. I think we'll take a different approach. So I think we're going to need room for a bunch of things. So why don't we at least try to square this off a bit. Ooh, precious materials. Okay. So we can do this, and I think we can just come out this way. We might get rid of that. Okay, so we have room for things. So I think some of those things, well, we could back on. Okay, so food production, right? We said food production. We don't really need a lot of wood production over here. We might put a little. We probably could. But we really just need right now woodcutters for logs, for the engines that are over here, and other things. So let's come into here then. Let's look at our food. So yeah, we're gonna have to put a farmhouse down here. Yeah, we've got all that you know what? I want to get things built and running. So we do need to do a few temporary things. So let's do a few temporary things. So that is going to include coming up and over for the moment. And we can remove that path there for the moment. So yes, so here we are going to do this. This is likely to completely change, but I do want to get things being built. So, and for that to happen, we need these guys powered up. So we can come in, and for no really good reason, except ease, we're just going to run this here. We can pivot it. It can come down. So just to make it easy, yeah, this will be the quick and dirty, very quick and dirty. So then we need to come in here with, yeah, that should work. Just single high platforms, high power shaft, and away we go. All right, so build. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to prioritize the build of all of this, please. If you've got nothing to do, build all of this, all of this. This just in case, but then all of that. Ay caramba, go, go, go. Okay, they're on it. Yeah, okay, we saved these beavers. They're no longer trapped. But yeah, they're desperate for energy. Desperate. And oh, the beavers from Rivia proper have come over to help. Oh, that's because there's no district crossing here. No, I got rid of it. So we'll put one back in, but the real beavers will come over and save the bot beavers, and hopefully everybody will live happily ever after. But oh, I'm sorry guys, this is truly my fault. Okay, well, while we're doing a few things, okay, no, we're gonna have to figure out the food situation here, but yes, it is what it is at this point. Ooh, you know what I'm missing? Oh yeah, it was my complete idea. I was gonna come, but we're lowering this, so yeah, mulligan number. Well, technically this entire episode's technically a big massive mulligan. But yeah, from a real, in this episode planning, this is the mulligan. And let's be fair, this isn't a mulligan when we delete it. This is temporary measures to make sure all these bots save, get charged, and are happy. Let's come in and let's just connect that as well. So stop screaming at us, please. Can't get all the required materials. I'm sure there is a gear or 6,000. See, there's a gear. Pick up that gear. You know, plenty of gears for you guys to pick up and rebuild things with. So I don't see what the heartache is. So, but since I'm closing this off, no, they can come in through here. Yeah, they can set all these here. Okay, so now I think the other thing while we're here, we're gonna get rid of this fella, so that we're gonna bring this layer up one, at least on this side. Then we come in, build this. Oh my, that's still being built. Well, we were paused. Okay, that is some level of fairness. We were paused. So we can come in here. We can fill all that in. Probably even fill this in. Probably. So, okay, it's coming. So let's get this built and we'll see you right back. I do have an emergency build going on here. Found these two stranded little bots here. So the staircase should hopefully be built. Oh, maybe not till morning. The other thing is, yeah, we are connected, and these guys are enjoying a nice spa day or Borg day. I'm not sure what's going on here, but they're happy. They're getting recharged. It's taking a bit because there's a lot of bots. How many bots are actually over here? Very good question. 82 bots. Wowzers. So, and I have, what is it? 20 chargers, 20 charging stations. So those actually probably should get moved as well, but we'll have to figure out exactly where, how, and why. Ooh, you know what? I got a bit of an idea potentially. So, okay, we're gonna think about that, but at least for now, slow things down a little. We're gonna do a little demolition. Okay, so that is looking good. Actually, these guys can come in here. They'll be very happy. You know what? Should I even bring that down a level down to here? Yeah. Well, at least this bit. Let's clean this little bit up. We can at least do this, I think. Oh, and I had thought about putting a pairing here, but I want to use this as farmland. So I think we'll forego that idea of... Or should we? Yeah. Yeah. Although, it might look pretty cool having a little farming right next to it. So, you know what? This is... Things are changing, which means these things actually now need to be removed. Or can't... Oh, hang on. Can we make that easily work without this being too stupid? I'd have to move that forward because that's... You know what? We'll forego it. Because I would either have to run it across here and repeat it, which I would prefer not to do. So you know what? We're going to be good. We're just going to leave this here like this. So it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's 100% going to be fine. Now we should do is we don't need this little pathing here though, so that can go the way of the dodo. But I do think what I want to do is, yeah, let's do this while we're here. This is going to go pause. Where's my landscaping tools? I'm going to put a block right there. And then we come in and put in a staircase right there. Prioritize this, please. This, please. Get it going. And then we put a little path. So that way, at the very least, got a nice straight shot up. And then they come on the main path here. They come along the main drag, and they'll be happy. And they'll get that built, that built. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Okay, so let's at least get the farming area or the farm productions going. So let's come into food. We do need to get a farmhouse. So that farmhouse has got some pretty decent reach. It can get, if we put you here, you can get all the way around, and I'm sure it's going to get to that corner. So let's come in. We are going to put, we need a little block there. And now we can come in with our farmhouse. Get that built. Set these guys off. Oh, I was hoping that would be green. Okay, we're just outside of the green range. Oh, womp womp. Okay, it's fine. We'll make that. We'll make all this work. So okay, so we have this. Yeah, this is going. This has all got to move. Now maybe this is a spot for the canola tanks. We can bring that down. You know what? I'm actually liking that idea. So you know what? Oh, mulligan number 2. So let's come along here. We will expand that out. And right along here, so we're going to come into our storage. I don't really think I need big, large tanks, so let's go with the medium tanks. So let's put one here. And we can put one here. We can put some stuff in between. But we will have this as a step down area. So let's make one of these, at least the canola. Where are you? Oh, coffee. Coffee's the precious, which we need. So actually, let's allocate the other one for coffee at this point. So, because we're going to get the coffee going. Whether that happens today or not, don't know. So we can provide the connections. This is going to disappear, but what we should also do is at least temporary so we can get this emptied. So let's set that to empty, please. That will go into one of these 2 tanks. So that's going to be fine. Okay, so everything on that side is being built. Come back to food. We have our fermenters, the oil press, which we got to get. So let's see what needs power. The fermenters need power. The oil press needs power. The gardens are up top, which are fine. The food factory needs power. And the coffee brewery, which we might as well unlock so we can see its size. So that needs power. Now, what I'm tempted to do... Now, I don't need to keep this path where it is. This can all change here. But what I think we want to do... hang on. I got a few different plans. So if we put you here, because I think you're going to see why this is going to kind of work out. So the food factories, we technically would need 3. Which I think I do want to kind of have boom, boom, boom. And we do it like this. 1, 2. That is going to cut into where we've got these medical beds, which is fine. I don't mind redoing that. Yeah, okay. We can come in. We can there's nobody there, right? So these can disappear. There are other ways around. So we can disconnect all of this. Come in here. This has got to come down a level, but this needs to come up a level. And we also need to get rid of the path underneath. So let's do that as well. So this can come here. We can now come in and do this as a high priority. Like, why do you do that, Sargon? You can just move that all over one. Okay, you're going to see why. We're actually going to disconnect here along this entire path area for now. And where are we? We need to come into science. We are going to put a series of charging stations that will connect power. And then we can provide the pathing here. And right along here as well. Well, I might move this path. This path might get moved so we can put a... You know what? We're completely rebuilding things here, so why don't we do what I want to do? We are going to make my dreams come alive. So we can connect here, connect here. We can... Ooh, watch these guys go boom. Okay, we're going to have to leave this so these guys can reach down, at least for the most part. Oh, you can also see the fact that... Sargon, you gotta kind of at least do this so they can get through. We might as well just come all the way across. So let's do that. So we're gonna have food factory. It's coming along. So that is part of the solution. So why don't we get these food factories set up? Let's get all this built. Let's get this canola oil moved down here so we can continue with the rest of this rebuilding. Well, it's time for another mulligan. So what we're going to do is show the mulligan. We'll get a few things built before we wrap things up. So as you can tell, and I've completely forgot, these food factories, you can't connect the power here. Like, boo earns. So let's do a slight change of plans then. So I think I can connect the power up here. So let's do that instead. Now, actually, the one thing I don't know if I can do, let me see if I can, to be honest. No, I can't put these above. Can I do a triple out of curiosity? No. Can't place anything above these. Okay, so let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Actually, let's pause things here for a moment because we need to. We're going to back up all of this. This can come here. Now, yeah, because I want this all hidden for really no good reasons except aesthetics. We are going to come back into here and let's put in you guys. And then you guys can come in and put in the decorations. There we go. Might even undo you. But okay, so here's the game plan. So we need to come in. You know what? Can I? Should I? Maybe I should. So why don't we at least be tiny, sneaky? Don't think I need the small industrial piles. We'll do small warehouses here because we can come right here, come across. We can now put one of these platforms. Yeah, we're happy to connect there. Of course we are. So we can do this. We will put in... Oh, we were lined up pretty good. And now we can step down. But I still want that hidden. So let's come in here. We will do this. And then we will put one of these bushes, shrubs, I should say, and hide everything from this side. Okay, so we're gonna let that go. We'll get this all cleaned up. You know what? We can continue as we go here. So all this has actually been emptied. So let's come in and let's make sure we're running Sargon as we said we would. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of all of this as well for now. Stairway. That stairway is actually going to likely come back, so we'll leave it there. But what I do want to do is we actually are going to get rid of all of this. We do not need it. You are in the way for now. So go the way of the dodo. And what we should do is connect a path. And let me show you what's going to happen over here. We are going to have to come in and do some dynamiting. So we might as well start that. And I can show you what's going to happen here. So we're going to come into storage. We're going to do the large warehouse. Now, you notice these are too high, like as in 2 units high. But the other thing, let's get rid of Mr. Path that we have hiding underneath here. Get rid of you. There we go, because we want to be able to build. So come back to our storage, large warehouse. Now, notice how the door is on the bottom level. These are going to be input storages to this. So I need to back, well, technically I don't need to back away one, but we're going to, just so it's not totally cramped. So what's going to happen here is we're going to have a staircase here. We are going to run a path. And this is purely going to provide, you know, that's actually completely dangerous, but you know, we might fill this in. We'll figure out whether we're going to fill in that gap on this side. But as you can tell, what we're going to have to do at the very least is come here and make sure that has the ability to get down. Not the rubble, sir. Not the rubble, just the path. There we go. So, as you can see, a lot to get rid of. So then come around. And we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get down here to our canola oil. Yeah, we can see we've got these guys screaming. Oh, please get you. Okay, build. And build. Get those things done. Let's at least get the connections through here. Actually, that might change a little. But okay, so that is one side. So these will be, like, for example, what is this? This is corn rations. So we are going to find the corn. That's soybeans. There we go, corn. So this is going to get, they can bring it here. They can put the corn, get the corn rations. But since this is the main way into Rivia, on this side, I do want to put large completed storage. So what we can do is, I think we're going to come in and we are going to dynamite this side. We're going to have to come in and remove all the pathing down here. And same thing on this side. We're going to have to come in and remove this. This can go the way of the dodo as well. Hopefully nobody was there. I didn't even check. I'm like, checkout time from this hospital bed is right now. So we can do this. Come along here. I think we'll figure a way out to redo this in the future so we can have either the path running here, or we might move some things around. So, but for now, our objective is to get our food factories. Hey, look! Happy Beavers, level 31. That is very nice. Must be in Rivia proper. So let's get you built up. So let's get this all nice and built up, and we'll see you right back here in just a mere moment. Well, as the sun rises here on White Orchard, we've got a lot done, but you know, that tornado of a Sargon that hit, yeah, did a lot of damage here. So I even built some more storage to get the planks and all that stuff picked up, but planks full, planks, and those are treated planks. Yeah, so wowzers, what a mess did we make. So yeah, these are temporary, technically not mulligans. I just thought, well, maybe I could clean up a little. And the answer is no. No, I could not. So we did get some stuff planted here. So we got some eggplant and got some more canola planted. We will need to get the oil press running. But all of these guys are technically running. I guess we need to pump up our algae production somehow. Mushrooms, algae, come on. Okay, well, why don't we prioritize you haulers? Yeah, come on. And you know what? And why are you guys even working here? Well, you know what? Hang on. We will let these guys continue to work because this is what a beaver would like to do, is gardening. So we'll leave the beavers gardening and farming over here for now until, unless, okay, that was a bot dying. Oh, woo, okay. Yeah, so we'll leave the beavers kind of doing a little bit of work until we decide to move them. These are all on bots. You can see plenty of corn, eggplants coming in. Algae we're short on. Ooh, but you can see plenty of algae rations, plenty of eggplant, algae, eggplant, and corn rations. You know, I have a sneaky suspicion they're coming in from other districts. That is what it is. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to figure out access for that. We are slowly getting this built all the way across here, so that is good news too. Might have to build some temporary things and do some demolishing to make all that work. But the food production here in White Orchard is going, which is good. We will finish that off next time. We're going to continue to come in through here, do a bit of a cleanup up here as well, so we can kind of really get White Orchard the way we really want it to look. Might even be able to close down some terraforming stations, but we'll see. So I think with that, it's a great spot to leave it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.